Aloha everyone, I'm Susan Nudowitz with Let'sFeelExcellent.com or the YouTube channel by the same name. What I want to bring you today is another fat-free, simple, cleansing, nourishing dish, and it's banana ice cream. Okay, so you can take any of your fruits and freeze them, just about any of them, and then they will make a great ice cream when you blend them, but they're going to be more of a sorbet unless they have, bananas don't have a lot of water in them. So bananas work well because they're just nice and naturally creamy. Okay, and I'll teach you also how to make this just with fresh bananas too. All right, so you are going to want to use your Vitamix for this, although you can use a food processor. So I have my frozen bananas. They were getting a little bit too dark and spotty, and so I put them in the freezer. And now I'm going to have a frozen ice cream treat, banana smoothie. So I took them out a little while ago, so they're not too hard to get through. And put them in there just like that. One thing about eating frozen fruit that I want to tell you is it's more concentrated than regular fruit, and you want to drink a lot of water 15 minutes before, throughout the day, afterwards, about an hour afterwards. You want to be drinking your water so you can digest the fiber, because there's a lot less water in, even though it seems like more, there's a lot less water and more concentrated sugars in the frozen fruit. Okay, so now I could add anything to this. I could add carob powder, I could add chocolate, cacao powder. I wouldn't really use like a Hershey's chocolate or something like that because for one thing, it's got a lot of bugs, it's got a lot of preservative, it's made with a lot of chemicals, and so it's not a very good thing to put in my body. And another, it's roasted, that's another reason. And here's the one for me. To get those chocolates, they come from Africa, and they employ children. But they don't employ them, they enslave them. So they enslave children to bring you your Hershey's chocolate. Nestle is huge in this, and as well as the European chocolate. Some people say, when I was telling people I was allergic to chocolate, when I was, they were saying, well, it's probably because it's American chocolate, not European chocolate. It's the same chocolate, guys, and kids and families are suffering because those kids are stolen from their families and they're enslaved. Okay, so here we go. It's very easy. I'm going to add a little water, not too much because my bananas are a little bit thawed, just enough. And I can't tell you how much. You're going to listen to your machine. I think I've tried to make this in a regular blender and it just eats them up. So I wouldn't do that. And also you want to be careful of your tamper. I don't know if you can see this, but this one cracked a little bit making banana ice cream. Okay, here we go. Yeah, see, that's a little too dry, so I'm going to add some more water. Now I could also, put vanilla, just make a banana ice cream with vanilla. I hope I didn't put too much in now. Vanilla and nutmeg is good in here. Perfect. Okay. If you don't have old bananas in your freezer and you want to make this, take your ripe bananas and put ice in, you will get the same effect. Nice and frozen. Da, da, da. Okay, so I don't eat ice cream all that often because it's not very good for me to put frozen foods in my body. Make sure you're digesting them in your mouth. That's not a pre-digestion. Sugars and fats are digested in the mouth. So you want to digest the sugars, but you want to warm the stuff up. It's fun to eat ice cream. Ice cream is like the first treat sort of thing that we have, you know, after the ball games, and you know, when mom takes you shopping, you get a treat, right? You get ice cream. So it's ingrained in us. And then the ice cream makers have no problem just putting whatever they want in to make it oh so addictive. So if you're having trouble with frozen treats, especially, this is very much like frozen yogurt. So it's good. Now here's the way I'm going to flavor this one. This is a tincture that I made. This is elderberry, fennel, and licorice. It's the dry herbs. It's the actual licorice root, the fennel seed, and the elderberries that I soaked in vodka for about 3 months. And this is the product. It's a very sweet liqueur tasting. Now, as far as the alcohol content, I don't have to have any alcohol in here at all. If I was concerned about this, I'd put it on a tablespoon, put it over a flame. The alcohol would be instantly burned off. This is about as much as I'm going to have in one day in water, so it's not any more. And also, it's got about as much alcohol as the bananas themselves. So I'm not concerned about that. But it just, you know, kind of tastes nice in there. Nice little warm, dark flavor. So if you want yourself a little treat, no excuses. You have one right here. That is good. And please subscribe and comment below what's your favorite flavor. If this video is helpful to you in any way, please like it, share it with your tribe, share it with your social media and your friends. And I am Susan Nutowitz with Let'sFeelExcellent.com, wishing you an excellent day. Aloha.